Just to hold on my hair a bit. So, good afternoon to y'all. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hope you all are doing great and wonderful. Welcome. Let's talk about today. We're gonna talk here are 6 ways to improve self-awareness. So, if it's something that you're interested in, please share the live streaming and stick around and get the conversation going. Let us go dive straight into this topic. 6 ways to improve self-awareness. Number one, ask for feedback. Nothing is wrong with asking for feedback. So it will help you to identify and connect and correct any incorrect views that you may have about yourself. So that is the first ways to improve self-awareness. Number two, recognize your strengths and weaknesses. When I say to recognize your strengths and weaknesses, I'm talking about this will allow you to maintain your strength, okay, while working on your weaknesses, because we all have weaknesses in our lives and we need help at times. Sometimes we cannot do it on our own, we just need that help. So to improve self-awareness, you have to recognize your strength and weakness. Our strength can be, okay, I'm a person, I can speak up when I see something is going wrong. Okay, my weakness is sometimes I'm too easily forgiven people, or my weaknesses are sometimes I'm afraid, like the backlash, or you might say, like, it was an example of what somebody might say. If you said, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that, it's because there's a stigma sometimes. But that is why I said, to improve your self-awareness, you have to know that these things often come up sometimes in life. Number three, self-reflection. Like, self-reflection can mean, like, this will unlock you to your emotion, so you can unlock your emotion that you have, you might otherwise disregard otherwise, or you might feel like, oh, I don't feel like I can do it. So you have sometimes self-reflection, sometimes you have a doubt deep within yourself, so sometimes you have to have a reflection within yourself. Like, you can look in the mirror sometime and ask yourself, like, why am I feeling this kind of emotion? You have to have strategies as well when you're talking about emotion, and disregard it also, and you don't take it for granted. So I'm speaking about 6 ways to improve self-awareness if you just join the live streaming. Okay, so moving along to number 4. I will recap the 6 ways to improve self-awareness. So we are moving now to number 4. We are speaking about monitoring self-talk, the way we speak to ourselves. So we are going to monitor how we speak to ourselves. So you are going to make sure that your self-talks are positive, okay, and you are speaking positive things over your life, and that you celebrate your small wins as well as your big wins. And also, you don't dwell on your failures, you dwell more on the good things that you are doing, your wins. And so you cannot dwell on failures, because that is when you are, that is why I say here are 6 ways to improve self-awareness. Okay, number 5, practice say no. I always speak on my live stream and previously, don't be afraid to say no. Practicing say no from today. Set yourself a target, okay, or a goal, or a number of times that you will resist temptation by saying no, yes, when you mean no, okay, each day, by simply saying no. Nothing is wrong with saying no. Sometimes not everything need an explanation. Say no will let others know that sometimes they have to do things on their own, and they do not always, you don't always have to say yes, 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 yes. Sometimes say no. Try and set a goal and say, I'm gonna say no without feeling guilty. Okay? Number 6, question your decision. When I'm talking about self-awareness, question your decision. Don't be afraid to question your decision. Ensure that any decision that you make are good ones. Okay, make sure that they are good ones by coming up with 3 reasons, right, as to why you should pursue them. So you're gonna ask yourself, should I pursue this, or why is it I want to pursue that? Okay, this will allow you to better understand your mistakes, okay, and even how to move and be confident as well that you have chosen the best available option. So self-awareness stems from all these things. Being self-aware, you have to know how to know the what, the whys, and the whens as well, because self-awareness comes with that as well. Self-awareness comes with being able to know why conflicts arise in your life, and how to go about resolving these things as well. Feedback is a one as well. Self-awareness, it's great. That is why most company always ask for feedback. The same way companies ask for feedback on a product, you need to ask for feedback. Like, you might know something, yeah, and this is how you want to portray it. But if you ask somebody else for feedback, they might say from a different perspective, a different angle. Nothing is wrong with that. Don't be afraid to ask people for feedback. That is why when I do a live stream, I always ask you, what do you think of the topic? I would like you to let me know in the chat or the comment section, because I don't know everything. I am still in the learning process, and every day we learn something new. For those of you who just joined me, I'm speaking about 6 ways to improve self-awareness. So I just want to go over, just recap for those of you who just joined. The first one was ask for feedback. Nothing is wrong with asking for feedback. You might be doing something, you might think you're doing something correct and you are doing incorrectly. That is why when you are doing a project, you always have like, everybody else is responsible for something when the project is going on. If you are building a house, for example, there will be contractors, masons, there will be electrician to wire the house when it's finished. Everybody is responsible for something. So always remember that everybody's input in the feedback that you are doing something incorrect, their feedback can help you to improve your life and be aware that things that you are doing is not beneficial to your life. Okay, recognize your strength and weakness. Sometimes we can't see our strength and our weakness at all times. Sometimes people on the outside can see it and we can't see it, and they can just give us a head up, and just tell us, listen to me, I see that your this is your weakness. My weakness is like, I hate maths. I can't really do maths, so my weakness is maths. I'm not good with the maths, Hobby is good with the maths. So when it comes to the girls' homework, when it comes to maths, he will help. When it comes to the English class, I will help, because I know I have a more level, more broader knowledge, like when the English and certain things that Hobby might not know. But when it comes to maths, Hobby knows, so he will help the girl. That is why I say that is my weakness. That is just an example. And my strength is I have a voice. I will speak. I like to speak and make sure I get my points across. I don't make sure that I'm not sitting silently. Anywhere I go, I make sure that I'm open to listen, to learn, but make sure give my input as well. Self-awareness, to improve your self-awareness as well. Be self-reflect. We have to reflect on, sometimes we do things that we are not proud of, so we can reflect on that. We can unlock it. Sometimes we make our emotion get the better part of us, but it's all have to do with in the process. When you're improving your self-awareness, all these things will come up as well. Don't take it for granted, and always remember, everything is a work in progress as well. So those of you who just joined me, I'm speaking about 6 ways to improve self-awareness. If you have any if you want to join the conversation, and if you have any suggestion that you want to share with me and my audience here, please feel free to type it in the chat, or if you're going to watch me on the replay, type it in the comment section. All constructive criticism are welcome, and also remember, each one teach one. If you know something about this topic that you want to dive in a little bit deeper and you want to share with me and my viewers and also my subscribers, feel free to do that as well. So I was speaking about monitoring your self-talk. I always say to speak positive things over your life. You have heard me say that million times on here. Okay, I might exaggerate when I say the million, but it's just I'm just speaking metaphorically. Okay, so if you are going to speak self-talk, you're gonna monitor your self-talk. You have to remember that whatever comes out of your mouth need to be positive. Stop with a negative self-talk. Be a positive one, and always say to celebrate your wins. It doesn't matter how small it is. Celebrate it. Clap for yourself. You understand? If you are the only person gonna clap for yourself, because a lot of time these things go unnoticed. You have to be self-aware that sometimes if you sitting and you see people only clapping or cheering you on only when you win. You know, for example, right, if you are in a race, right, and for example you are training for the Olympics, there's a heat coming up and everything, and they're different round. You was winning all along, but there's come like the competition gets harder. Will you give up? You will keep on trying, because your failure is not in your head. It's not on the agenda. You don't want failure to be part of it. So you're gonna continue to press on. You're gonna if you feel like, oh, I make a mistake, I should have started this way or whatever. You're gonna work on it. When the next heats come up, you're gonna keep on working. It's the same thing when I'm talking about improving your self-awareness. If you feel like something in your life you wanna change and you wanna work on it, do that. Even if you have to ask for outside, you have to ask outside for feedback, like, genuine people who really care and love you and want to see good for you and the betterment of yourself as well. Just listen to them. Not every feedback is good feedback, but sometimes I always say to take the you have to take sometimes people might say like you speaking nonsense, or you say doing something nonsensical, but sometimes you have to take sense out of the nonsense. That sometimes you have to say sometimes what people might consider is not something good for you, and be something good. It's something that you can say, oh, I can do this way or whatever. Self-awareness come with all these things. I want to say thank you all for stopping by today, and if today's topic has touched you, please feel free to share it with somebody who might want to improve their self-awareness about themselves. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for those of you who stopped by. And today I will be dropping my vlog on my channel, so please make sure you have your post notification so that you will not miss my weekly vlog, which is gonna drop today. Also, I have a video on that I uploaded. Check out my longer version video, help with the watch time, because the watch time is very important for me in working towards my monetization here on YouTube. We also hit 3K here on YT. I'm so grateful for that as well. If you are part of that, thank you for the support over the years. I know More Lifestyle has been with me from inception. Also my cousin Carisha Howard. I also Donovan. There's a lot of person who has been with me from the inception of my channel. I know sometimes because of time difference, people really can come on my channel and engage as well. But whenever they have the time to come on and engage on my channel, I would say thank you. Thank you all those of you who come from my shorts and made me reach this target of 3K. I wanted to reach it before the ending of the week, and I did, and I want to say I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for the love and support. I want to leave these words with you today. I want you to dive deep into yourself today. Just sit in a quiet place today and just be silent. You understand? Just be silent for a moment and just breathe in, breathe out. You understand? And whatever you are thinking deep within you, right, just let it out. If you have to cry, just cry it out. Sometimes you can't speak it out, but sometimes you can cry it out. Sometimes we want to be tough with our emotions as well. Being self-awareness, right? Sometimes we have to keep our emotions inside. We are afraid to say it out or cry it out of what we are feeling inside. Sometimes we tend to keep it inside. I'm gonna tell you, coming from me personally, I like to talk it out in the open. Even if you have to talk to yourself, by yourself, talk it out. Being self-aware, talk it out in the open. You understand? If in the bathroom, you understand, talk it out. In the kitchen, talk it out. If you want to cry, cry in your house. Just let it out. These things help to relieve to you, right, and lift that burden that you have been carrying for all this while. A lot of time we are carrying this burden on ourselves, and then we are putting so much pressure on ourselves each and every day. You understand? Self-awareness means that you have to know your strength, your weakness. You have to work on it. If you're a person who is not emotional, you need to start to show your emotions. You understand? If you sometimes with men, especially men, they are saying men does not supposed to cry. They're supposed to be the stronger person. I want to tell you, like, you don't have to be that strong person. Not all time you can be strong. Men have weakness, and they are weak creature, weak human beings as well. Sometimes they are going through the things, and then sometimes because they do not want their spouse or their children to see, or they see them in their vulnerable stage or seeing them as weak. I want you to get that stigma out of your head and realize that it's okay to cry as a man. It's okay to let out. It's okay to feel a certain way. You understand? And women, we have to appreciate love our partners, and you understand? We have to appreciate love them. We have to look at the signs sometimes. Sometimes when we see them come inside, you understand, if you are in a relationship, or you are just your dad, you live in a family, your structure or wherever. Sometimes you could be a friend, you could be a roommate or something, and you see, take notice, because sometimes actions speak louder than words. Sometimes people are going through things. Being self-aware as well, you can see changes in person. Look out for these things. If you see a person always be a bubbly person, and all of a sudden you just see them be silent, they are not being themselves, they are not going out, they used to go out and they used to enjoy themselves, they used to be like the life of the party, they used to talk, they used to interact. I know sometimes people pull back, but if you see them start to like be quiet, always in their room shut down, they don't want to talk, and you be that person and go up and be self-aware. Ask them questions, because people sometimes are fighting silent battles. Sometimes people are going through a lot of things. Sometimes you might have a friend, they are going through depression, and you might not know, because some people hide it. I want you to be the one to see the signs. Look at how they are behaving. Look, just be there for them. Be careful with your words. If you see them feel a little down, don't say something that's gonna upset them, or something gonna make them feel more lower and worse off that there is. Being self-aware is like when a person in a situation, you be there to lift them up. Just give them some words of encouragement. Let them feel great and good about themselves. If you feel like, say, somebody might lost their job, right? They might, or they might lost a family member or somebody, or they might be going through something that they feel like, oh, I'm a failure. I want to encourage you to like be self-aware, go in, and just pour into that person. Just tell them, listen to me, you are important, you have a lot to give, you understand, you have a lot to look forward. Don't make today spoil tomorrow. You understand, you might not feel the best right now, but I'm gonna tell you, tomorrow you're gonna wake up and you're gonna feel better. Just keep pouring love, encouragement into them. Don't try to pull them a person when they are down and when they are at their lowest. You understand? Be self-aware and just give them positive feedback. Just love on them, and just make sure to let them know that, yeah, I am here for you. Okay? I want to encourage you, like, make sure that the decision that you make in your life, ensure that there are decisions that's gonna make you a better person, and it's gonna help you in the long run. We know we are imperfect human beings. We cannot always do everything right. We're gonna fall short at time, but even if we fall short at time, we can pick up from where we left off and just continue on our journey. I want to for you to continue this conversation in the chat or in the comment section, how to improve your self-awareness. If you have anything that you want to input on today's, please don't forget to subscribe as well, share it with your friends, family and loved ones, and let me know what you think of today's topic. If you are not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. check out my longer version videos as well as my short as well. I always create out my community tab as well, where I usually thing. If you want to shout out, you just leave it in the comment section or in the chat, and I will surely do that as well. If you have a birthday coming up, or you want you know, and you want a shout out, I will surely do that for you as well. There, you know, because that is the least I can do, and that is why we have to be here for each other. Thank you all for stopping by today. Thank you for listening and giving me your time of day. Have the remainder, enjoy the remainder of today, and make sure that you take care of yourself. Speak positive things over your life each and every day, and always remember that self-love is the best love. Always be true to yourself, live your life unapologetically, and always remember, continue to be your true authentic self. It doesn't matter where you are. Always remember, never lose your self-respect, never lose who you are. Always remember, you are valuable, you are important, and you have something to contribute. You understand? Always remember that we are all unique and different, and we can always remember that you are loved. Thank you all for the love and support. Enjoy the remainder of the day, as I stated before, and please don't forget to share this live streaming to someone who it might be of help to them. And also, you can just run one of the playlists as well if you are cleaning or doing anything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next live streaming. Be good to yourself, and always remember that self-love is the best love. Bye.